So I was thinking, because I've long been an advocate for the reimagining of our educational system, especially as it relates to Nigeria and then perhaps in so many other African countries. Because if you look at it, we pay so much attention to educational certificates, and recently there have been a lot of complaints of our graduates not being employable, not being productive after school. So I'm of the opinion that we need to change our educational system, and it has to start from the basic education. Let's say from primary school to secondary school. There should be a strong foundation for that needs to be laid at this level, at the basic educational level, so that at the university or tertiary institution, tertiary education level, one can actually start to look at other opportunities, other ways of being educated, of acquiring education. So, because I believe that at the basic education level, we have gotten at least 50% of the education that you need, so that we can actually change our tertiary educational system, and that is by introducing something like entrepreneurship or apprenticeship at the university level, where a student can actually have the opportunity to choose between pursuing normal degrees or the certificates that we used to know, or is a kind of apprenticeship where some students can actually follow apprenticeship while still studying, making it practical. You can decide to learn anything at that level. So at the end of the day, it's not just about the theory, but learning something practical at that level, a kind of apprenticeship, even though it is still education, but a kind of practical apprenticeship where students can actually learn something. It can be business, can be learning about a business, can be learning about certain handworks that after graduation you don't need to start looking for a job. Some people can actually finish from this and then start employing people immediately. And when you choose from my suggestion, if a student chooses to go through the apprenticeship or the entrepreneurship part of this type of education, the government should be able to make funds available for those who excel in this, so that at the end of the day, it doesn't just become looking for a job or just having certificate and then you start looking for a job. So that students will start becoming job creators after graduation. So this is what I think. I think we need to reform our educational system. It has been like that for decades, and then with the changing world today, I think education should also be changing. We should also be looking at changing our education to conform with the changing realities of our world today, so that we can no longer be producing certificate holders, and even in this apprenticeship type of this thing, education, we can also issue certificates to those who graduate through the apprenticeship or the entrepreneurship part of education. You can also issue certificates. Some developed countries are already doing this. I wonder why we are not thinking in this direction in 21st century. We should be thinking in this direction. So that is my take, and I need your input, need your suggestion. Do you think this is good? how do you make this possible if you think it's good? If it's not good, then tell us why it's not good. So thank you so much. And this is just what I say. Let me put out here.